Hi everyone, Allie the agent. I want to dive a little deeper into pricing a property. We talked about this before. You're going to look at past sales to predict future, what's going under agreement to see what buyer behavior is doing right now, and then current properties on the market to see what your competition is. Let's talk about really digging into the numbers. It's not black and white when you're determining pricing. You're going to look at a couple of different ranges. You're going to start with your number of beds and baths and see in your market, in your micro area, which is within a quarter-mile radius. If you're in a large condo building, then it's just that condo building, but otherwise a quarter-mile radius, and you're going to see what the market bears for a 2-bed, a 3-bed, a 4-bed. Then you're going to look at what in your square footage does the market bear? Does your square footage line up with the amount of beds and baths and those attributes to a home? And most of the time they don't, and you have to make adjustments for that. You also want to look at price per square foot. Price per square foot is not an exact science. I like to call it a gut check. You want to make sure you're in the right price per square foot range where it makes sense. But if you have more beds and baths or less beds and baths for your price per square footage than the standard property, than the majority of the property in your area, you're going to have to make adjustments for that to match the market. So that's why often when you're working with a real estate agent, they're going to give you a range of your property value because it depends a lot on these nuanced factors. And then when you go onto the market, usually what you'll do is just make sure none of the numbers have shifted. You'll also look at the competition. You don't want anyone undercutting you, making all of a sudden you look way too expensive. Or, if you can jump that price up, absolutely, we're going to do that. So that's kind of a little bit more that goes into the pricing and why you usually see a range.